I'm just seeing what's gonna go and happen. This is just, yeah. So we're gonna start it up right now. As you can see, this map is huge. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna see who wins. We're gonna put it up to 5 speed and watch it go. This is the info where we see who's in the lead with the biggest village and the most populated village. Right now it's just 1. We have the orcs in red. We have the dwarves in purple. We have the humans in blue. And the elves in green. We'll see who takes over the map. And it's a pretty big map. We'll probably end early when we think who probably is going to win. There's resources all over to increase it. I try to make it as fair as possible. And we'll just have to see who wins. The graphics are improved, so as you can see, not really well detailed. But then when you get in, it gets more detailed. Right now, I'm not sure who has the most population. Food is also a very important thing in this game. It's pretty much how people are made, is with food. So far, no one seems to... Oh, here we go. 2 people. That's just going to grow. As you can see, there's food there, which will increase the population as it's increasing right there. Okay, this is the biggest village with 3, but it's not the biggest. Like, biggest population side as it is, but not the biggest. This one, however, has now taken the lead at its biggest village. And the more people they get, the more people will go out and colonize more land. So we'll just have to see as they're just growing. Okay, they're getting at least 7. Let's check on humans. Oh, well, they have a pretty big village, but they don't have people to work on it. All they have is just 1 food tile, which is not good. They're going to need more. And there they go. They're going to want to work on food instead of building up their city. Check. Same here. They got to work on their population instead of build up their city. Okay, oh, wow. This is getting pretty large. But there's just not they're behind. Well, let's check. Okay. No one has any colonies. They're getting really big. Look at all that food they're making. Still, no one has colonized the world. Let's check on humans. They only have 3. They still have a pretty big village. They just need more people to run it. They need to focus on food. Wait, that was weird. Yeah, okay, there's 4. I thought I saw 4, but guess not. Okay, here they go. Here comes the colonies. And like usual, their capital cities, which are the biggest, are going to send people to them to, work on it. And it's getting bigger. It all depends on where they are and what they, how much they put out, how many villages they get, and how many colonies. If they don't put out any, they're going to be stuck in a corner when eventually someone's going to get bigger. We're 15 years into this game. There's only 91 people and no one's died. They're getting pretty good once they get more people. But their population is rising pretty quickly. They just need more food tiles. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure the elves are gonna win. They're getting pretty big. However, they don't have as much colonies. These are getting pretty big. It all depends on the location and where they can get resources. They're in the center pretty much, which could be a good jumping off point. And they're slowly getting up to things. And oh my gosh, it's just nonstop. They're getting too many. There's another one popping up all over the place. Well, they took the lead for population. Man, they're growing. They already have 4 colonies, but they're not super strong colonies. No, they're just short. Oh, first human colony. Which means, let's check on their population. Oh my. Yeah, like I said, they just need to work on food. But I guess their plan... Oh. Okay, what I was going to say is their plan was just to get a bunch of houses and then focus on food and then just have a big population. And oh man, the colonies are just everywhere. Yeah, the orcs are clearly... Oh, there goes a village. Clearly are going to win this if no one else does anything. And a good idea is not to put your colony right next to their capital. Or right next... Okay, that was weird. Oh man, they're actually getting to it. That's already 4 right there. Compared to their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, orcs have 7. And elves have 3 now. I don't know how long that'll last. And oh, here's the first dwarf. 5. Oh man, this is getting pretty good. That could be a problem for the elves. Could be a major problem if it gets pretty big. And man, the colors are flying. The dwarves are finally getting somewhere. Yeah, let's see who's in the lead. Okay. Oh, they've got the biggest population. Interesting. Oh, there's so many. But the humans are very close. That could be something. If they can, all connect it, they could have a nice little corner. Red, however, or the orcs, are just everywhere. But they have massive colonies. Oh, but they are... Oh, wow. That is just getting rummaged by... Did they send, an attack party? Because, oh my gosh, that was, huge. Where did it come from? Dang. Oh, wow. Yeah, the fighting is getting... Let's check the deaths. Oh my gosh, already 200 in a couple years. 261 people died. Back in the year 15, no one had died, and there's already 261 people dead. Wow. Oh, here's a dead colony. And here's another one. Now they're dying. Oh, that was an... Oh, man. They're just surrounding them. Oh, but fighting is going on. Man, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, my gosh. If the elves lose their main capital, that's not going to be good. However, colonies are growing and dying. Ooh. This is getting interesting. It'll also be interesting to see who gets to 100 first. And they're getting to pretty close. Orcs have the most colonies, I think. Followed by humans, and then elves, and then dwarves. Let's check on humanity. They need to grow a little bit more. They're not expanding too far of their village. However, this is not going to be easy to take down. They are slowly losing some of their further colonies. Oh my. Yeah, humans probably don't want to lose this one. Get to another corner is a good idea and take out an enemy. However, they do have the western hemisphere is pretty much under their control. They have a lot of colonies. That's mainly where their colonies are. And this was an interesting place to put it. They have the orcs just have so many colonies just all over the place. Dwarves are just barely coming by. They're losing so much. Oh no, this isn't looking good. Oh man, the population is pretty close. Yeah, they're just getting pounded over here. Oh, you got some conflict. I don't know how this... Also, there's a bug where, like, it'll say that there's people there, but there won't, and they'll just endlessly come and die. So if I see something like this, I'll get rid of them. Because it's just going to be endless sending people, they get killed, until it does die. Oh man, this is getting close. I don't know. Okay, let's pause it right here, and we'll count the colonies. I don't count the capitals, because those don't really count. So for humans, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I counted 14. If you counted more, good for you. Okay, elves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's it? 5? Okay. Orcs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 10, and we can obviously tell dwarves only have 1. So it's going to be interesting to see. However, the orcs' colonies are all just around in this area around here. Like, this is the bulk of their power. All these other ones here aren't really that strong. And they'll be eventually taken out because, well, they're pretty isolated. They're not really close to others. And there's other stronger ones nearby. Like this. This is going to be a tough one to take down. And it'll also be interesting to see the resources in different cities when they get taken down, and resources in those areas. Same as, like, if this... What's a good up? Like, if, this one here, it's next to stone, but if they use all that stone, then get taken out, the colony that took it out won't have stone. So it'll be interesting to see how fast resources are used. Let's see who's in the lead. The dwarves are in the lead still with population. Well, their colonies are increasing. I think they want to be... It's going to be interesting to see if they do end up getting killed here. They don't have resources. They're not really close by any. But humans are. That's not going to really sustain them. And, oh man, this is going to be tough to beat. They're losing colonies pretty quickly. Humans, however, I think humans might win here. If they secure, like, this whole western hemisphere of the map, that could be big. They just gotta take out some enemies here and there. Looks like they're losing. They're surrounded, however. Dwarves, I don't think are gonna make it. They have a big population, but they just took forever to get that massive population. They only have this one colony, and it's getting ransacked. It's not super big. It's not by a whole lot of resources, which isn't good, and it's surrounded. This isn't good. However, the elves are probably going to lose their capital, which is going to be huge for the humans, which means they'll have a nice little corner to build up on. And yep, they're getting those resources. They're going to build these up. I don't know. I think humans might win it here. It's definitely going to be a battle between humans and orcs. Because it's going to be a western and eastern war. They're definitely going to lose all these ones out here. The orcs are. Because, yeah, they're just dying slowly. They're just losing them. They're not super strong. They're not being supported really well. They're just distractions. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. They're definitely going to lose this. They're being pushed back. Yeah, humans are definitely winning this. Definitely going to win this. They've got a lot of colonies and all just very close together. It's going to be interesting to see how long the dwarves will survive. I mean, they're not going to get any support. Their colony is nearly dead. They're just surrounded. They don't have that much. However, they will... Yeah, elves will have a nice little place to hide. They're all just in the north. I don't think they're going to survive. Because this is just nothing. This isn't good. This is just not what you want to have happen. And it's happening over here as well. They're going to be completely surrounded and going to get taken out by the Reds. Yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah, they're already fighting. It'll be interesting to see. They just don't have that much resources around them. They just need to expand a little more, but they aren't. And soon they'll have to fight all this around them. But yeah, okay, it's clear. This is going to be all human territory. Just all up here. Like I said, humanity's just going to have the whole western hemisphere. And probably even the south, a little bit of the south as well. But humans just have so many massive cities. Yeah, they're definitely going to die here. It's going to be death for them here. And they'll have to rely on their few colonies, but their central one isn't looking too hot. And their other ones are way too close. But however, they could group up here and cause a threat. They're definitely taking out orc colonies. Yeah, there goes one right there. There is not that many left of orc colonies that are close together. This, however, is going to be tough to fight. Oh, they got another one, but I don't know how long that'll last. Because they're just swarming and just going to gobble them up. Yeah, it's going to be death for them. Let's check. Who's that? Oh. Well, I think we know who's going to probably get to 100. Let's check. Their resource. Oh, wow. They've got a lot of space. They just don't have food. They can fit a whole bunch. They just don't have any food. They got to work on that. But they're definitely going to reach 100. Yeah. And they're nice and tucked away. And boom. 100 right there. They're nice and tucked away. They're going to finish these guys off. And then this whole hemisphere is just going to be blue. And over here is just going to be a little bit of red. It'll be difficult to tell who will win. I mean, this is a nice little elf, area up here. It's not going to last. And orcs are just being pushed back to this corner. They've got some pretty good ones, but how long will those last? I mean, their capital is nothing to be, fascinated about it. It's not really, it doesn't have as much big of a population. Oh my gosh, they're almost to 100 as well. Okay, they have another colony. That might save them if it wraps around them. But this isn't looking good for elves or dwarves or orcs. There's just too many humans. And all these outer colonies here are definitely going to get eaten up. And these ones here are going to survive for a little bit. They've got some decent population, but they're surrounded. I bet they'll take these out. The humans will also take these out and have some more land, but these ones are just too small. They're just really small. They're just fighting off the remnants of other ones. I don't know how this will survive, though. I guess they're just not attacking this. I'll just let that. But this is going to be a meat grinder. They're just going to continue to send people to fix it, but nothing's going to get fixed. They've destroyed it all. And yep, this is getting clear sign of winner is there. Let's see how many people have died. Wow. From the year 26 to the year 52, 6,789 are dead. Oh my gosh, their population is pretty big. I notice in most dwarf games is that they always seem to have the biggest population. Just more than anyone else. They always seem to have a big population. They always seem to lose in every game I play. But, oh man, this isn't looking good. This is going to be a nice little... It's going to be rough for them to fight and win, but once all available land is taken up, it's just a bloodbath. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. It's just death for them. Their elves are trying to... Oh my gosh, yeah. But this is not going to be good if they have like a nice little bulge right in the middle there. Yeah, those elves are slowly losing stuff. But this right here is not really good for them. Once this pocket is very close together, it'll be a nice distraction for red. What also isn't good, there's conflict. This conflict is definitely going to cause them some problems. But there's also conflict out here. But it's clear who's going to win this one. They just have so many colonies. They stayed close together, that's why. They didn't go all the way out here and make a colony, unlike the orcs, who stayed fairly close, but just not close enough. They're way too far in a corner, and they haven't dealt with this dwarf problem, at all. And it's just gonna get rougher as all this just annihilates them. Oh man. Okay, they definitely have been working on food. Let's check how much food they have. Not a whole lot. They just gotta focus on food. They're gonna need more food. Yeah, they've got a lot that are at the population of at least 100. Or ones that are at least close. Oh wow, this one's pretty good. But the work capital does not seem to be super strong for being like second best. It's all their other colonies that are doing good. Them themselves aren't. And it's interesting to see how much resources are left. There isn't going to be a whole lot. There's pockets of resources here and there. It's going to be interesting to see who gets those to grow their cities. However, these outer ones aren't that strong. They're kind of like wrapping around. They're gonna have to take these ones out and fill the gaps here and there. Overall, I think humans are gonna win this one. I mean, look at all this. That's not gonna be easy to beat. And once those gaps are filled in, and it's gonna be difficult for the orcs to win. They still have to worry about the elves, who still have a pretty good hold. They also have to worry about the dwarves, who are still alive and have a pretty good population and can cause them some problems. I mean, these guys over here are pretty screwed. They are surrounded by enemies. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, this is where all the orc strength is coming from. And they're all focusing over here. I mean, this over here is just terrifying. But it's not all focused on this way. Okay, we're going to pause the video of the game here. We're going to save it. Save. And now since it's saved, I can do things like this. Since the map is so big, this is going to be super laggy. That was the largest bomb the game has to offer. That just goes to show how big the map is. This is just a little nuke. Just a normal atom bomb.